Live from downtown Detroit, Local 4 News at 6 starts now.
Business has been mighty slow for the people we call upon to plow our roads when it snows, but tonight they're getting the trucks ready to roll.
ExactTrack 4D radar showing the storm system that will soon be bringing us some snow, right now causing some big problems down south in the form of tornadoes. Thankfully, severe weather will not be a concern once it reaches us. But good to have you with us tonight at 6. I'm Devin Skillion.
And I'm Kimberly Gill. So what's the timeline for the snow and who will get the most? Brandon Rue in for Kim Adams tonight. He's tracking it all in the 4-1 forecast. Brandon.
Good evening. We are dealing with another mild day, but it's the eve of the big storm here. So it's 33 out there now, a little increase in cloud cover coming our way, which means temperatures won't drop as quickly this evening. Mainly lower 30s as you're heading out with a little bit of a breeze. Here's ExactTrack 4D radar also giving us the warnings, watches, advisories. These pink counties upgraded from winter storm watches now to winter storm warnings, 6-7 inches of snow or more in the pink counties here. Elsewhere, it's winter weather advisories everywhere else for difficulty traveling, but looks like less in the way of snow totals the farther north and west you go. Timeline looks like after 6 a.m., heaviest during the late morning and especially through Wednesday afternoon. And so this is the difficulty with schools getting kids home. I think a lot of early dismissals at least on tap for Wednesday. Coming up, we're going to take a closer look at the timeline, snow totals through the area, plus another storm this weekend with the possibility of measurable snow. But hey, if you're heading out now, you want to know everything, we've got you covered. The 4Warn weather app and made it super easy for you. If you hold your phone camera right to that box, that QR code in the middle of your screen, it takes you right to our app loaded with details of these storms.
All right, Brandon, students and teachers, maybe teachers too, hoping for a snow day, not the only ones in full anticipation ahead of what's coming.
Sean Lay is live with a look at how plow drivers are preparing after what's been a rather dry spell for them, Sean.
Good evening from South Rockwood. Look, snow in the air this time tomorrow. Excitement in the air here because here at Louie Landscaping here on Telegraph in South Rockwood, these plows, guys, have been out one time all winter. In fact, the owner, Louie, has had to get creative and light on his feet. He's added a discount store to his landscaping business to help ends meet with the lack of snow. With snow in the forecast for Wednesday, things are finally heating up here in South Rockwood.
I got on the phone, called everybody up that has plowing with us, that drives our trucks, and we just started getting things ready today, fueling everything up, making sure salt spreaders are ready, and we were happy. We were happy, yes.
If you're not happy about snow, Louie Orleans is. Orleans owns Louie's Landscaping here on Telegraph. 8 snow plows parked. They have been out just one time all winter, and that's not good when you are in the snow removal business and get paid by the push.
This winter's been slow. We've had maybe a couple snowfalls and more salt than plowing.
In fact, last winter was not a banner year for snowfall and snow removal either. This small business owner had to be quick on his feet. Fewer snowfalls, less income from snow removal. Instead of waiting on Mother Nature to bring the snow, Orleans pivoted and converted a building on his property into a general merchandise store. The E&L discount shop was born out of fewer flakes falling these days, working to fill the gap, fewer dollars coming in from removing snow.
Yes, we started up E&L discount store, selling general merchandise throughout the winter, basically to help more income coming in because we can't rely on the snowfall to come in. Can't rely on the snowfall to come in, but this time tomorrow, the bulk of the snow, a lot of it is forecast for this area here. We're in South Rockwood, so Louie Landscaping, their plows here, fueled up, ready to go to finally service the customers that they have. We're live in South Rockwood tonight. Sean Lay, Local 4, back to you guys.
Very good. Okay, Sean, thank you. Devin.
Sterling Heights police sergeant is being hailed as a hero. Video released today shows the officer saving the life of a choking toddler. Jacqueline Francis live tonight with a look at the footage and what the department has to say about it. Jacqueline?
Devin, that 1-year-old girl is alive and well, likely thanks to the quick and calm thinking of a Sterling Heights police sergeant. Take a look.
Sergeant Anthony Ruski got to the home in less than a minute. The frantic parents called 911 last Thursday.
Please come to my house right now.
Their 1-year-old baby girl was choking.
My daughter, I don't know what happened to her. Please hurry. Is she breathing? I know.
Getting out of his vehicle, rushing up to the home, not sure exactly what's going on. You have a very frantic and panicking family.
Without hesitation, the sergeant goes into action.
Does back thrusts on the baby, ends up doing a finger sweep of the mouth to get the the object out of there.
Oh my God, is she breathing?
And ultimately the baby starts breathing again, coughing, and coughs up the object, and ends up starts crying, which is good because that's a sign that it's breathing. And just an amazing job by Sergeant Ruski.
Sterling Heights Public Information Officer Lieutenant Mario Bastinelli says this is what they train for. Ruski being hailed a hero. The sergeant is a 20-year veteran on the force and a father himself.
Having that personal aspect of having children definitely makes it a lot more of a stressful situation for our officers, because we know the fact that we have kids and that could happen at any time as well. Luckily and thankfully for this family, Sergeant Ruski arrived on scene very quickly, took action, and ended up saving the baby.
Police also want to use this as a good reminder that when in an emergency, call 911 right away, as every second matters when it's a case like this one, and try to be as calm as possible when communicating to dispatch so that they can get you the help you need. Reporting live, Jacqueline Francis, Local 4.
What a moment. All right, Jacqueline.
California shocked by 3 mass shootings in under 48 hours. The first on Saturday night in Monterey Park, then 2 more Monday in Half Moon Bay. A gunman killed 7 people then. In Oakland, 1 person killed and 7 injured. As investigators work to determine motives, there are once again calls for action on gun violence.
And this is unbelievable. This is terrible.
Less than 2 days after a gunman opened fire on a dance studio in Monterey Park, killing at least 11 people, another California community rocked by gun violence.
We have never experienced anything like this.
A gunman killing at least 7 people Monday at a mushroom farm and near a trucking facility in Half Moon Bay. The sheriff says children were present at the scene.
Our hearts are torn out of our chests for all these individuals and families.
The arrest of 66-year-old Chun Li Zhao playing out before TV cameras. Authorities say Zhao had legal possession of a semi-automatic weapon in a state with some of the strongest gun laws in the country.
All of the evidence we have points to this being the instance of workplace violence. The Mounted Mushroom Farm, the first location, is where the subject was employed.
The U.S. has now had more mass shootings in 2023 than at this point in any year on record. That's according to the Gun Violence Archive. President Joe Biden reacting to the latest mass shooting, calling on Congress to act quickly and ban assault weapons. As authorities work to determine the motives behind these mass shootings, communities are honoring the lives stolen and trying to make sense of senseless acts.
And Vice President Kamala Harris is planning to travel to her home state of California in the wake of the shootings.
Now to the weekly coronavirus numbers from the state, out every Tuesday. 6,500 new cases being reported over the past week, so the average just a little more than 900 cases a day. New COVID deaths spiked this week, 260 being reported over the past 7 days.
Michigan football's star running back is hoping somebody spots his stolen car. This is the Chevy Camaro Blake Corum's parents bought him when he graduated high school. It was stolen from a parking garage in Ann Arbor sometime between January 13th and the 16th. Corum's keeping a level head about it, though, tweeting, "God bless whoever stole it." Take a good look there. As you can see, it's very distinct. It's wrapped in a camouflage design. It's got a Virginia license plate that reads UHW 4565. If you see the car, please give Ann Arbor police a call.
Classified documents have now been found at the Indiana home of former Vice President Mike Pence. Pence's attorney says a small number of documents with classified markings were boxed and transported to Pence's home as the Trump administration closed things out in Washington. The attorney says Pence was unaware that the documents were in his home. This, of course, comes after classified documents were found at President Biden's home and former President's Mar-a-Lago home. Here's what Republican Senator Lindsey Graham had to say this afternoon about all 3 cases.
So let's find out how that happened. You got Trump, you got Pence, you got Biden. The only thing I think you'll find at my house is a bunch of Chick-fil-A bags on the floor. The bottom line is I don't know how this happened. We need to get to the bottom of it. I don't believe for a minute that Mike Pence is trying to intentionally compromise national security. I think that about Biden and Trump, but clearly we've got a problem here. So hopefully when this is all said and done, maybe we're overclassifying things. That may be part of the problem, but count me in for getting this fixed.
Justice Department so far not commenting on the Pence findings.
Phase 2 of demolition getting underway today at one of Detroit's most infamous abandoned factories. Sky 4 shows crews starting to take down a second major portion of the Packard plant. The area along East Grand Boulevard is the last portion of the plant owned by the city of Detroit. A Peru-based developer has ignored orders to demolish parts of the plant. This phase of demolition should be finished in March, and the city hopes to redevelop the area.